Hey everybody, Gene Ginsberg here. Very excited to be chatting with you today. And everything that we're going to be talking about today in our Facebook Live, or I guess YouTube Live if you're watching it there, is going to be all about streamlining and automation. So as business owners and entrepreneurs, we have a lot of opportunities for streamlining and automation. Technology has really revolutionized over the last, let's say, 10, 20 years. I mean, everything from having our own personal computer to having our own little computer in our pockets right now, our phones. And of course, tools and resources and gadgets and software that's been allowing us to transform our business, what I call a digital transformation, right? Because all the streamlining, automation, the technology, all of that is part of a digital transformation, right? So we're no longer using paper to write memos or to write notifications. We're using email. We're using all digital products, digital capabilities in order to move our business along. So the first thing I wanted to talk about today as part of the digital transformation and streamlining and automating your business is not about technology. I will get to that part in just a minute. But the first part is actually about mindset. So I've engaged with a lot of clients in the past, hundreds of clients at this point of the last 7 years, probably have spoken to over 1,000 entrepreneurs as part of my business. And what I have found is that it's first about mindset. It's less about actually executing on the digital transformation, let's say. It's more about, is the leadership there? Are you the entrepreneur who is the leader to take your company into a digital transformation, to using technology, to streamlining and automating your business? So the first step is really thinking and changing your mindset, and everything, in my opinion, stems from mindset. Everything, whether you want to, if there's any change that you want to make, whether it's in your business, in your life, or whatever it might be, it all stems from the first step is just the mindset. So before we can make any changes, we have to, in our minds, understand that this is possible for us, that this is something that we can achieve, that this is a goal that we can attain. So the first step is always going to be mindset. And part of the digital transformation is also understanding that this is a goal that you have to achieve. This is a change that you have to make, right? All changes have to come from mindset and knowing and believing that you can achieve this particular change. So it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's digital transformation, whether it's streamlining and automating, or whether it's losing 10 pounds, right? It doesn't matter. It's all about, can I achieve this? Can I move forward with this? So, the step about digital transformation, of course, starts with your mindset, because that's really the first thing that you're going to need to attain, or need to, change in your mind in order to move forward. And then once the mindset has been changed, once we have kind of gotten the idea that, yeah, this is possible for us, this is something that we can do for our business, then it's looking at the tools and looking at the resources out there and the technology that's out there in order to make that change first. So I guess before we jump into the tech itself, I do want to share a little bit of information. So just as a stat that I found as I was doing some research for digital transformation is, so a survey of directors and CEOs found that digital transformation risk, the risk itself, is the #1 concern in 2019. So that was last year. So just to kind of give you an idea of the stat, so there's so many companies thinking that not having a digital transformation is a big risk and a big concern for them. So making sure that they are making the changes in their business is so critical, and so something to think about for yourself. I mean, obviously, these are big companies that have created digital transformations in their own companies. But as even a small entrepreneur or a small business owner, as we all are, a lot of us are here, thinking about the digital transformation for your business is also important, and it involves a lot of facets of your business. It involves customer experience, operational agility, workforce enablement, digital technology integration. So I can just kind of provide a couple of small, maybe just examples that I have used in my experience in order to transform my business. So I even have a course that I created a while back. If you guys are interested, happy to share that with you. But it's called Tech Up Your Business, and it's all about how do you streamline and automate your business. So for example, project management. So project management tools has been a lifesaver for me, and that has allowed me to bring in a lot of people, manage a lot of projects all at the same time. Before I started my own company, I worked at small companies, corporations and whatnot in corporate America. And what I found is that there was really no project management tools. Like it was just a lot of emailing going back and forth, and not really any cohesiveness that allows you to see an entire project in its entirety, and also to understand where is the project at now, how far along is the project, and who is involved, and when is this project going to be completed. So using a platform like Trello, so in my business, we use Trello, and that's been such a lifesaver and a business saver for me to automate and streamline my business so that everybody's on the same page. My entire team's on the same page about how to complete this one project. So we use things like checklists, and we have all of our, links to our Dropbox. We have all of our standard operating procedures on that. So making sure that every project is in one holistic place that you can collaborate with your team. The other example is file management. So one thing that I have found to be extremely helpful for my business has been using platforms like Google Docs and Google Sheets and Google Slides. So that is those platforms allow you to then collaborate with other individuals. So the challenge that I found when I was first using in corporate America and trying to collaborate on documents with my team members was that we would send one iteration, and then somebody would make a change. It would be going through email and another iteration. So it was just so much data was being lost by just emailing. So with a platform like Google or Google Suite, I guess if you will call it, that's Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides, it allows you to collaborate with multiple people on one platform without having to have multiple iterations of the document. So it's one document, everybody's making those changes, and it's all live and done in real time without having to be like, okay, I made this one change to this word, and then I had to send it to 5 people, and they made more changes, and then there just wasn't, all of that wasn't being added to the entire document in real time. So these are just some examples that I wanted to share with you about digital transformation and automating and streamlining your business. So if that's something that you've thought about in your business as a business owner or as an entrepreneur, I really strongly encourage you to first think about it in your mind. Is this right for me? Is this something that I want to do? Something that they could consider when you're doing a digital transformation or adding streamlining and automation is like how much more productive you can be as a business owner, right? If you can automate or streamline certain things in your business, then you don't have to do things manually all the time. If you can work and collaborate with your team without having them to do things manually, then that frees up so much time to work on more strategic things. So that's, of course, the main reason behind streamlining and automating your business. So if that's something you guys are interested in, please reach out to me. I'm happy to make those recommendations. That's something that I do for my business, I've done for my business, and of course that's what I do for my clients is help them with digital transformations, streamlining and automating, and making sure that there's communication and that everyone's on the same page when it comes to your business, and also being more productive and having the opportunity to have more strategic thought and strategic planning versus just doing things manually. So, and also if you are a woman entrepreneur, we of course invite you to be part of our group on Facebook. It's Digital Marketing and Tech for Women Entrepreneurs. We talk a lot about this kind of stuff in the group. So if you guys are interested, just go to Facebook and put in Digital Marketing and Tech for Women Entrepreneurs. And thanks so much for being here. Love it. And I will see you guys on the next Facebook Live. Bye.